to my channel and welcome to another video. This one is going to be very relaxed, very chilled. As you can see, I'm just chilling in my bed. There is an insane heat wave going on in the UK at the moment. It's been 31 degrees all day and it is currently still feels like 25 degrees in my room. So I have got my window open. The next door neighbours sounds like having a party to me. So if you can hear a bunch of 50-year-olds, that's what it is. Anyways, today we are doing a girl talk style video. I've never done one of these before. I've seen them on basically every other female YouTuber's channel pretty much, but this is a tipsy girl talk. I thought I'd have a little drink because it is a Friday night in lockdown, and if I wasn't in lockdown I definitely would be having a drink. You know? I'm drinking Prosecco. Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your entire life? Me and my boyfriend just had our 1-year anniversary, so everyone, thank you very much. And I really like Prosecco, and so he decided that he was going to buy me, I'm not even joking, 50 of these mini bottles. So I have a lot of them. I've already had one, almost finished the second, and I've got another one here that I haven't opened yet. I wouldn't be surprised if I am on the floor by the end of this video. As with every like chatty video I do like this, I've asked for questions on my Instagram, so if you're not already following me, here it is. Obviously, quick disclaimer, I am not professional in any field at all, so take everything I say with a pinch of salt. How do you deal with heavy/painful periods? Mine are really bad. Periods. My favorite topic of all time. I used to have really painful periods. Like I would be like debilitated. Is that the word? Debilitated? Basically, it used to literally like hinder my life. They used to last for like a week, which I think is kind of average-ish, but the first 2 days especially would literally be horrendous. My friends will vouch for me. I would be sitting in school and it would just hit me. I'd have to go to the nurse because I would either pass out, throw up. It was excruciating. Like I literally couldn't focus on anything else, and I felt very sorry for myself. So when I was about 16, I went to the doctors with my mum, and they basically said I could either go on the pill, which I know a lot of people do for period pains, or I could try medication. My mum was not happy with me going on the pill because she was very concerned about the extra hormones and what it was going to do to me. So the doctor gave me 2 types of pain medication. This is the only one I've got left, but this one is called, beauty gurus be like, hello. There we go. This one is called mefenamic acid, and the other one I had was called tranexamic acid. And basically I took both of those and they did work really well. One of them was pain and one of them was heaviness, I think. I can't really remember. But basically just go to your GP and explain that to them. If you want to go on the pill, if you're fine with that, then give that a go, because obviously that can regulate your periods, make them lighter, or make them like basically stop altogether. Or give these a go, because I think they give them out pretty easily and they really helped for me. I know they don't for some people, but for me they literally were a godsend pretty much. That's what I would say. Otherwise, hot water bottles are amazing, and just lying in the fetus position really helps. How do I ask for birth control? I live in the UK and I'm pretty sure you can go at basically any age and ask for contraception, and you don't have to have a guardian with you. From the age of 16 and upwards, you definitely don't have to, like no questions asked. I mean, obviously if you were like 9 and you went in and asked for birth control, they would probably be a little bit concerned. But if you've tried that and they won't for whatever reason and you need to get your parents involved, make up an excuse. I mean, everyone always says this, you can be prescribed the pill just for heavy or painful periods, so maybe go with that. Tell them you have really painful and heavy periods. But the most important thing is that if you are sexually active at any age, unless you want to have children obviously, that you're safe and protected. If there is no way you can convince them to let you have birth control, then you just have to bite the bullet and tell them, because even though I know it's really scary, I think it will show your parents anyway that you are responsible. How long should I wait to move from the talking stage into a relationship? Before we answer this question, we're going to pop open the next bottle. Beautiful. Right, I'm really sweating, so if I look really shiny, then no judgments please, ladies. So I feel like how long the talking stage should be definitely depends on a lot of things. If you guys were friends before, because I feel like if you've been really close before, then the talking stage probably wouldn't be as long because you already know each other really well. But if it's someone you've just met, then maybe the talking stage would be a bit longer because you're trying to like actually get to know each other and like figure out if you even get on. So there's not really like a set time that a talking talking stage should be, but I feel like, in my opinion, if I was talking to someone for like 6 months and there was no hints or even the idea of it being like an actual relationship, then I'd probably just bin it. If you're looking for a relationship and they don't seem to actually want it and they just want to keep going with the talking stage, then they're probably not really looking for commitment. So if you want to have that conversation with them and you feel like you're in a place where you can have that conversation with them, then definitely. They might just say that they were too scared, they didn't know what you wanted, or they'll just say that they're not really interested in a relationship, and then at least you know where their head's at. Otherwise, just say bye. My best friend slept with my ex, please help. We're going to say best friend in quotation marks here. I know that if I broke up with my boyfriend now and my best friend slept with him, then I'd throw them both in the trash. I mean, obviously he would already kind of be there if he's my ex. Honestly, that seems like a dick move from both sides. I mean, your ex is obviously not with him anymore, so it's not cheating, but he knows that's going to hurt you. It's your best friend, so obviously he knows that. But from her, I mean, that is, in my eyes, a very, very big act of betrayal, especially if you guys were in like a proper deep relationship, because those feelings don't just disappear when you break up. The relationship that you had, it doesn't just dissolve. But to me, that's just friendship code, not girl code. It's just, you just don't do that. There's so many other boys you could sleep with. In my opinion, bye. Pick yourself up. What's that phrase? Pick your chin off the floor. Pick up your chin. Pick your head up. I don't know. Brush yourself off and just move on. They can have each other. They're just as bad as each other. I'm scared to use tampons, but I'm going to need to this summer. Any advice? Have I got a story for you? Usually I do use pads. I find they're just easier. I have a really nice story for you. So if you're already scared of tampons, then this is probably not going to make you feel any better. But one time when I used tampons, I was probably like 15. I was about to go swimming, so I was like, right, Gemma. I was sat on the toilet and I was putting it in. It was all fine, like it went in. And I stood up and my whole vision just went black. And I passed out on the floor. And then I woke up on the bathroom floor and I felt like I was gonna throw up, so then I threw up. I have no idea if it was actually to do with the tampon, but I did put it in like 2 minutes before I passed out and threw up, so I'm assuming it was. But that really put me off for a while. I don't think I used them for like 2 years after that. I just wouldn't go in the pool because I was really terrified that every time I put it in that was gonna happen to me again. But then I got over it and realised that they're actually really easy, and for when you're like at festivals and stuff like that, like it's so much easier because you can leave it up there for like 6 to 8 hours and you just don't have to worry about it, especially like when you're wearing like tight dresses when you're going clubbing or jeans or anything like that. So yeah, they are fine coming from someone who was scared and now isn't. I promise they're fine. They are a bit hard to get in, I'm not gonna lie. I still struggle with that sometimes, especially if your period's not very heavy. It can be a bit difficult. You just have to get the angle right, so I just kind of play around with it. The first time I ever put one in, I put a mirror down there. Had to have a look because I didn't really know what was going on. But yeah, you just get used to them and they really aren't scary and they're actually really easy, and you'll know you'll have it in right because you won't be able to feel it at all when you stand up. If you can feel it and you can feel like it's gonna like coming out, then it probably isn't in right. Don't leave them in for more than like 8 hours max. I would only go for 6. My boyfriend likes loads of other girls' Instagrams. Is it bad that I'm unhappy about it? I guess it depends on what kind of Instagrams they are. I mean, personally, my boyfriend is allowed to like whoever Instagram post he wants. He's obviously got a lot of friends that are girls, and if he's liking their Instagram photos, I don't see the difference between him liking theirs and his guy friends. I guess if they're liking like naked photos, obviously not naked, but like the underwear, like bikini pictures and stuff, it's a little bit different. But liking someone's Instagram firstly doesn't mean you fancy them, doesn't mean you want to be with them, doesn't mean you want to sleep with them, doesn't mean you want to do anything. So I'd probably have a think about why you're actually concerned about it. If it really is just about Instagram photos, then it's not that deep. It's not real life. Like if he's talking to girls in real life, if he's flirting with girls on nights out, that's when you should be worrying. I'm 15 and I haven't started my period yet. All my friends have, and I am worried. Right, again, I feel like I've said this so many times, but there is no right time for anything in your life to happen, except for birthdays. They happen the same time for everyone, a year after your last one. I don't know what the average age is. Like, I know a girl that started when she was 9, so I would count yourself lucky if you start your period late. I know I did, because as soon as it started, it was horrendous. Let's pour another glass. absolutely you shouldn't be worried. It's such a like big topic of conversation, I guess, from like year 7 to year 9, like, oh, have you started your period yet, and like all that. I was like, am I not normal? Like, why is everyone else becoming a woman and I'm not? I just laugh about it now. Like, it's funny to think that I wanted my period to start. Like, why? What is the right age to have your first kiss? All of my friends have had theirs and I still haven't. There's no right age. I think I was 14 when I had my first proper kiss, but like that was really normal to me. So I mean, I guess I did feel a bit of pressure because a lot of people, I mean, were doing way more. I'm not like a very, it had to be special kind of thing. It just happened, it wasn't good. But there's just no real time. Don't worry about it. There's so much more to enjoy in life than worrying about your first kiss. Your first kiss will happen. But anyway, my camera is about to run out of charge again, so I'm gonna end this video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this and liked this style of video. If you did, please let me know. Give us a massive thumbs up and subscribe if you've never seen my face before, because I feel like this video was really personal. So if you learned anything about me, then you're welcome, and I will see you guys in my next video, and that's all I've got to say. Bye.